what inspired the creation of Magic Billion, and how does it aim to transform global business practices?
Yeah. So I co-founded the company with my father, and we always thought of building something together. And we always thought of leaving behind a legacy because we're both workaholics and we give a lot of ourselves to what we do, but it's always been for others. And we just wanted to leave back something for the world when we're gone. And this topic of jobs and sustainable living, I think this is something which has been very close to both of us. And we've both worked separately in our professional careers on this topic.
Right.
Me for the private sector and him for the government of India. So these were our deliverable conversations, I mean, you upskill people, you certify them, and then what? If they're not employable, then what? There's really no end goal. So it has to be about the jobs. Now, so I think that idea was always sort of there in the back of our heads. And then, of course, like, I was mentioning, sometimes it just has to be that one trigger moment which happens. And, that becomes the beginning of the story then for you. And I think in our case, that was this chance discussion that I had with a friend of mine who's European. He's from Romania, and he is a second generation from a heavy machinery company in Romania. So his father started the company and he took over. And we were just having a chat, and I was asking him, like we do to all our friends, how's work going? And he said, I'm really struggling because all the Romanians want to go to Western Europe. And the average age in our heavy machinery plant here is 62.
Wow.
So there are no young Romanians, and we're getting all this business from Europe, but I don't have hands. So, when you come from a country of 1.4 billion, hands is never something you're worried about, right? So that was the first thought which came to me to say, oh, why don't we get him some people from India? And then I made a call to my dad, and one thing led to the other, and that then became our first project. And he was our first client. And of course, then we realized our product market fit and grew from there.
That's nice. I know it's great when you find a need for something, because that's the whole point of,
Yeah.
everybody who has a company, they always talk, it's all about me. It's not about you. It's about who can, who can
Who
you
you're
help?
serving.
What do they need?
Yeah.
And if you could fill that void, I mean, that's perfect. So it's great that you got to see that. And again, things people wouldn't even know would be an issue. Why would I know
Yeah.
that? But